All right, welcome to the Arch Night Network. We are here with Nandostl Tillman.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? How are you? What's big show tonight at the Pops? You're gonna say you're gonna roll through too and check it out?
Oh yeah, I gotta support them guys, man.
EJ Carter, Frost Money, Streets Might Be Icy is going to be an epic night at Pops.
Yeah.
I think it's right before they do the big vaccine kind of. You have to show your vaccine card after tonight. So if you're going, this is the last night that you can go. You don't have to show your vaccine card.
Oh, it's just mask and ticket.
It's just mask and ticket. Yeah, they just put it on the website. So I guess they're kind of cracking down on that. So that's kind of a. Whatever your views are about that, it's kind of scary because it seems like a new world order.
Yeah.
Like. You're gonna have to bring this vaccine card anywhere you go if you want to go somewhere. But anyways, I was doing some research before you got here. Man, I really like this tenant windows video. So we're gonna play this for the audience, so the audience kind of get who you are and everything. So let's just play this, and then we'll go from there.
Absolutely.
Oh, if the headphones, if you want to listen, it's right there. If you want,
okay.
You don't have to though.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to share it. It won't let me share it. It says like and comment.
I don't like no hoe niggas in my business. Mouth full of ass, I've been jamming since a little. I ain't got no plans to be playing with no little. Man, these niggas scam, they be scamming. That's on the road. Riding through the north side, my windows tinny. Said I used to keep my dogs on.
That's why I kept looking at my phone. I don't want you to think I was ignoring you. Yeah, I was trying to get out there.
You can't sit with us,
I was super hyped to come today.
Funny how glasses get to clicking, now they can see your vision. This is chestnut checkers. Say you got to move different. There's a bunch of David Beckhams. All y'all won't do is kick it. And it's hard to listen when your mouth always running. Said I wouldn't amount to something. I stand tall like a mountain of summer. Nigga got you that Gavinci person. Now you out here stunting. Cuffing niggas over bags. Also we bounty hunting. And your baby mama, man, nigga got they bands up. You can't pay, you can't see your kids. That's ransom. Said my hood don't know my children. I manned up. Taught my son to avoid the block. I'm screaming and one. Private schools and AP classes. I'm pushing brilliance. I already have my hands on some thousands. I need some millions. Hand it down to my children. Flip that shit to some billions. Try and keep up with the Joneses. Then got left behind the Tillmans. I'm just trying to live it. They want me to die where I'm at. I took this chance to be a rapper. They try and put 3 in my head. But I'm a soldier. You take action. You get drastic. Don't you dare come on this block. I get plastic. I might get plastic. Let my drawers fill up my glove. How you gon' diss me and I done put you all in the paper? How you gon' scream all work, no favors, then ask for a favor? I'm surrounded by so many niggas and still feel lonely. I'ma take that burden off you if you gon' put some on me. That's why I ride through the north side, my windows tinted. Cause I don't like no hoe niggas in my business. Mouth full of ass, I've been jamming since a little. I ain't got no plans to be playing with no little hoe. Man, these niggas scam, they be scamming, that's on the road. Riding through the north side with my windows tinted. Said I used to keep my dogs with me, till they end up dogging me. It was me appalling them, now look at me appalling them.
And that was who was that dedicated to at the end there?
Oh, that's my cousin. He had passed away. We actually shot that. I left his funeral and went and shot that video.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Brandon Jones.
So there's a lot of emotion when you were doing that video. I could tell just with your performance. Yeah.
I
really like the sound that you with your voice, and it sounds like God, I can't think of the artist. Who people say you sound like? Is it people ever say, "Oh, you sound like this person"?
Dude, it's crazy. I get so many different people, and none of them are ever from St. Louis. It's the craziest thing. But I get Wyclef John. The old people always say that. The young people say CeeLo. I hear
that's who I was thinking. Yeah.
I hear Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
I hear a bunch of people.
yeah. Well, I like just kind of. It's kind of like a cool kind of like when you do your rap. It's a real like kind of cool like yeah. That's awesome. I always ask these questions to everyone because I'm always interested. When did you get started?
Rapping?
Yeah, when did you get with music?
2019, 2018, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm new, man.
You're new? And did you do like church and singing and anything but like?
Yeah, I was a musician. I played drums and other things like that at church. But when we got to, end of 2018, beginning of 2019 is where I decided I wanted to start rapping.
Really? Do you think what helped you kind of jumpstart you is just being a drummer, knowing the kind of like pacing and beats, and do you think that kind of helped kind of like somewhat with some of your.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had like a background in music, you know what I mean? So that helped a lot. That's why like a lot of my music always has like live instrumentation and stuff like that. Yeah. I think it did.
Yeah. What's some of the people that growing up got influenced by? That you were saying Chance the Rapper, CeeLo, were some of those people like?
Yeah, all of them, man. All of them. All those people. Nelly, of course. Yeah. You know what I mean? With like the melodic rap, the whole St. Louis music scene. Smino was a newer guy. Then of course I had like older influence like Neil Peart.
Yeah, I have a lot of local like hip hop artists come on. Or does you guys ever run into Nelly? And I mean, does he ever still help out with the local scene? Does he?
So I hear a lot about Nelly helping out. You know what I mean? He's just kind of not. I've never met him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I've never met him either.
Yeah, but I have seen like some people he have helped out. He worked a lot with like Lil Kale and 30 Deep and a couple other artists from St. Louis that I've seen that he put in a lot of effort and work towards. Even the people I named like Smino and I know I seen like Valencia Rush was in studio with him for a second. There's a couple other people, but he's still around. I just even like his studio, it's kind of like ducked off. You know what I mean? They got the Dirty NT studios here, but a lot of people don't even know about it.
I didn't know about that. I knew he had that institute. He did the institute.
No, right? it's a recording studio.
Yeah.
That a lot of artists record for free. You know what I mean? He kind of like covers all of it, but it's just not advertised. You know what I mean?
Right. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, I used to see him at the. He used to play in the poker room at I think it was over here at the Maryland Heights or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a big poker player. He used to do the celebrity poker all the time. We used to see him on TV. Yeah. So.
I know that was here.
Yeah, it's the one. God, I can't think of the casino right there in Maryland Heights. But I would walk through there, and he would always be in the poker room. I mean, he would be at the high rollers table. I couldn't afford to go sit with him, but he used to always play poker a lot. So
that's dope.
Yeah. Well, just kind of talk. So, starting out with music, was it hard to kind of get into like doing the song, getting it out there for the first time? It's kind of.
Nah, in the beginning I didn't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I did the first project. I wrote my first project into 2018.
Yeah. What was that project called?
It was called Good Vibes.
Okay.
And that's why I dropped the song like I Don't Even Smoke and stuff on there. It's like my first video. And yeah, it wasn't on streaming platforms. It was just like I created a free website on Wix and put that shit up there. And it did like I guess a decent amount. You know what I mean?
Play a little bit of it in the background here for the audience, so we can
okay.
Some visuals for him.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's like my best friend standing next to me. He flew in from Virginia, the darker one. Oh. And then the guy in the orange coat and the guy with the afro. Those are both my like biological younger brothers. They from North Carolina. And then they're right there. That's my mother's kids. Everybody was in this video to like support. Everybody showed up. My kid's mother. But yeah, that's her. And then she sang background with me for a little bit, and everybody was in it. People just showed up to support. They had never heard the song. The song wasn't even out yet.
Right.
I just was like, hey, deciding to be a rapper, shooting a video, throwing a party. It's around my birthday. Next thing I know, we had like 60 people in our house.
Wow.
So it went from there.
Wow, I like the sound of this one. This is good.
I don't make no appearance. Fuck you. Try and be chilling in the cut with you and your little cousins, and I don't give a damn about that.
Almost kind of sounds like Bob Marley a little bit, kind of vibe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even tougher, but front you my ego stay on. I run this motherfucker. Said front you my ego stay on. We run this motherfucker. I don't care who you came with. Just try and be who you leave with. So baby, take my hand, watch me do my dance, let me talk my shit. I don't even smoke without my roll with you, babe. Let her call you thirsty, did they see your juice, babe? Sipping on this hand, dog, just trying to fit in, dog. Doing what I gotta do to stay her next to you, babe. I don't even smoke without my roll with you, babe. Let her call you thirsty, did they see your juice, babe? Sipping on this hand, dog, just trying to fit in, dog. Stay her next to you. I'm ready to roll one with you, just so I can roll.
And this was your first song, man, out the gate.
Out the gate.
Wow, man, this is This is good.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes.
I feel like you gotta say that.
No, I swear, if it wasn't good, I'm like one of these. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. Well, I think what's cool about you is you can sing and rap, which is kind of a Some people it's hard to do, right?
Yeah. A lot of auto tuning, stuff like that. Yeah. Which I use some of it, but I can't really get with it too much.
Well, always people say there's a certain percentage you should use or whatever. You shouldn't go over like a certain percentage to do an auto tune. Yeah. Where do you record your music at? How's your process work when you write these songs? Like, what made you come up with this song? And like,
I don't smoke, so that was like a true story. So I met my kid's mother in college. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We like dated in college, and I went to school out in North Carolina. I'm from St. Louis. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really like in the in crowd. I was kind of a loner anyway.
Yeah.
Of course, in college, everybody's drinking, smoking, doing whatever. So I kind of stayed away from a lot of kickbacks because I didn't drink, smoke, do none of that shit. But when I seen her and she was going, I was like, all right, I'm just going to have to do whatever I got to do to pop out. But as soon as I locked her down, I wasn't drinking, smoking no more. So that's what that was about. Is I don't even smoke, but I do it just to get next to you, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah. So
how's your writing, like what's your writing process when you come up with like ideas for lyrics? And are you a person that kind of can write down? Are you in the car thinking like, what? How do you come up with these ideas for lyrics?
Yeah, I don't write. It's the weirdest shit ever. I really don't. Not even a little bit. Like not one word.
And so, how do you record it? Do you just go in there and kind of freestyle it with the song?
Nah, I guess I make it up. So like I hear the track, or either it depends if I'm working one-on-one with the producer, which rarely ever happens. But I hear the track and I just start hearing the song. I start like humming the melody, and then the words just start kind of filling themselves in. Mm-hmm. But the hard part is that I always hear the song, or I start rapping the song, I guess freestyling over it. It's always out of order. So I come up with all the lines I like, and I feel like if you say something that's a good line or catchy enough, it's easy to remember it. So that's why I don't write it down. I feel like I'll be writing down a lot of bullshit that probably shouldn't have been remembered.
Do you figure out the hook first and then kind of go into filling in between?
In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
But now, no. It's like over time my music has changed. I can hear how it's different. You know what I mean? So now it sounds like I write like sections of the verse first. Uh-huh. And then at the end I just tie it together.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's the newest joint, my granny said.
Yeah, let's watch.
Shout out to Nico Nail. He done shot a lot of these videos. Yeah, the same guy who shot I Don't Even Smoke shot this video.
Yeah, I was wondering who shot these. These are great.
Just like that bottle does, you gon' miss your call and you keep falling in and out of love. Looking for some insight on the way my pen write. It suits me. I go line for line like a pinstripe. It suits me. Then I trim it down until it fits right. It soothes me to know I'm still working while you sleep. This little Uzi make my shoulders shaky, kick like him only.
And this is when you just shot. Mm-hmm. You can tell it's probably hot out there when you guys are shooting this.
Oh yeah, just did it.
Tell Jesus, can't no nigga walk on me. Square around the whites. My accent came from the most known for the sides. They gon' paint me on the wall when I die. I'm a motherfucking legend. I've been blessed, so now I'm blessed. Teaching about investments, go invest into some equities. You can buy some Jordans, you can appreciate them. But as soon as you take them hoes off, they start depreciating. Diamonds all in my kitchen sink, they fall out when I brush my teeth. Don't hide your hand if you're throwing stones. Don't nothing come from doing wrong.
Is your grandma right there?
Yeah.
Don't sell your soul, nigga, sell your songs. Diamonds all in my kitchen sink, they fall out when I brush my teeth. Don't hide your hand if you throwing stones. Don't nothing good come from doing wrong. Don't sell your soul, nigga, sell your songs. Damn, I lost DMX, I really hope you rest in peace.
She seems like a cool granny.
Ah, man, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Did she help you a lot growing up? Like, kind of like...
What? Yes.
Yeah. I know the answer. I'm trying to just tell me how like your granny like helped you with your life and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was raised by my grandparents, my grandfather, my grandmother, and my dad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of like back and forth. So, and she was a huge influence. Of course, going to church with her in the morning, like you didn't do shit else, you was gonna get your ass up and go to church. You know what I mean?
Right.
And really just kind of keeping it real with me. Like, she was the person that homecomings, new shoes, you know what I mean?
Right.
When school was coming around to make sure I had everything. If someone going right at school, she was pulling up there. Like, she was checking my homework, making sure I was always ahead of things. Yeah, man, if without my grandmother, none of this would be possible. That's for sure.
Yeah, because you don't want to piss your grandma off. That's
no, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did she think of the song when you wrote it? She
didn't get it. She never gets it. She didn't like.
She didn't get it.
No, she didn't get it at all. But when I broke it down to her and explained it to her, I had to go through every line, almost like a genius thing. She was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool." And then when I told her, I'm like, "Hey, be in the video." We had an organ out there in the middle of the skating rink, and it just kind of like turned into a.
Where's that shot at? It looks familiar.
Delwood.
Oh, is that Delwood?
The Delwood Rec Center. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they almost shut that shit down. They almost didn't let us do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? We barely pulled that off, but.
So when the pandemic hit, did you have to, obviously a lot of musicians took a break, but were you writing, doing music during
this year?
Yeah.
I have worked harder this year than I have worked ever.
I think that's with the pandemic, that's helped out a lot of people kind of put a little fire under their ass, because now you took that time off and now it's like, it's all coming back. Hopefully folks. Yeah. And it kind of like, I don't know, it seemed like it put a lot of fire under people's asses.
Yeah, it did. It like, in the beginning, so I hadn't been out that long. So 2019, we did a run. I had a big song called Outside here. That's like the biggest song I got, I think. And then, we won like Song of the Year, Best New Artist, and all that type of stuff for like Slumfest. And then I dropped a EP, and the world shut down. Yeah, that's the behind the scenes. That's not the actual video. But
we'll play a little bit just for the back. I just want to get some visuals for the audience here so they can kind of.
Oh yeah, this is super dope.
Kind of show you at work, yeah.
Yeah, but essentially, 2020 came around. We had a concert that was supposed to be at the Old Rock House. We sold it out right after. It's like I dropped the project just so I could do a big performance because I didn't have enough music. I was new, and then the world shut down. We sold the shit out and then it stopped. Like I dropped that album on, I think it was March 22nd or something like that. That Monday, everything was like over.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we had to like pause. I didn't drop any visuals or anything. Then we decided to do a virtual concert. We did that shit. It did pretty good. And then we rescheduled the date. Still sold out. Stopped it again.
Right.
Yeah. So then we came around, and in 2021, I was like, this is the year. I got a team. Shout out to Rab and Tomo and Retro Champ. And
Retro Champ's great, yeah.
Oh man, I fucking love her. That's like my best friend on the planet.
He's a good kid.
On the planet. That's like my best friend.
Yeah.
But but definitely Tomo the bar guy, Rab is like behind everything media that we do, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Kind of keeps everything in check. I had just decided I wasn't like taking no for an answer anymore. So I was like, if we got to move around, we started going to Chicago and recording music out there. Wow. We really started putting together a plan to have an outdoor concert that was like had pod seating so we could do the shit anyway. We canceled the old concert. I went through hell and hot water to get everybody's money back. Then we dropped the new one. We sold the new concert out in like 12 days. Shit was crazy. A month before, too. It was like April 1st, the tickets went on sale. April 12th, it was sold out.
Where was that at?
At the City Foundry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And it was like May 21st. So we had a month of just sold out nothing. We didn't even know what to do. Feeling, yeah. Then we went to Chicago. I did like some performances on a rooftop out there. Shout out to Classic Studios. Then I dropped My Granny Said. I dropped 3 visuals this year. I didn't even have 3 videos to my name before this year. Then what else? Now I got the show with Talib Kweli coming up on the 19th of September. I got a couple shows on Big Crit's new tour in November. We do Pops. We do like Pierre's and Fort Wayne, Indiana, and a couple other places, something like that.
Oh, wow. So you're traveling around then.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we've been working this year. It doesn't matter anymore. Pandemic's pandemic.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just want to get, after the vaccine came out, it's like, they all want to get back and be with people and do concerts and do things. So
yeah, crazy.
Well, what I like about, I'm watching you record this. There's just all different types of instruments in your music, which is
shout out Concert Black. Yeah, Blake, he is amazing. Right before we did this song, his brother passed away. Shout out Wavy. And I hadn't seen Blake since high school, but we reached out to him and just to see if he would want to do it, and he did. And that's kind of what the song was about. The Outside song was really just about I don't know. The word outside in like the rap community does not mean anything good. It means like I'm on my way to come get you. If I'm outside, I'm ready for whatever you bring it to me. So we flipped it to mean that like I'm in a better space now. I'm not boxed into what everybody else thinks. Oh, there it goes. That's the video right there.
Okay, we'll play it for you.
Yeah, but it was awesome. Yeah,
I got a lot of great videos, man. These are. Is the same guy that does all these videos for you?
So I think Film Legends, Film Legends shot the Here I Go video.
Oh, Matthew Goodman?
Yeah, man. That video was like 2 days, a 2 day shoot. It was crazy.
Yeah, he's one of the best. He's awesome.
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna play back from the beginning for the audience here. But
okay, cool.
if you want to, we can narrate why we listen to it or however you want to do it.
It's up to you, guy.
Yeah.
I done came. My baby mama had straight A's. I used to skip in the hallways. I was a felon in 3rd grade. Busy worrying with my dog stank. Busy worrying what these bras say. Took a lot for me to graduate, but that's okay, cause I ran the plays and the three look better when you hesitate. I done came a long, long, long way. I'm outside now, dog. I'm outside now. Even though I took the long way. I'm here now, dog. Yeah, I'm here now. And they hear me knocking. They hear me knocking. Boom. They hear me knocking. They hear me knocking. Boom, boom, knocking. I keep on knocking. Cause I'm here now, dog. Yeah, I'm here now. Protect my family by any means. Guess I return these designer jeans. Son with me, so my gun with me. And the 40 won't fit in these ball mains. I can't see out these designer frames, cause I'm not accustomed to finer things. Still adjusting to the life I made. Cause pen abuse was a normal thing. Who keep telling me to appreciate it, nigga? That's a broke man mind frame. Cause I get some dollars, I'm gon' change. And everybody wanna call if you make it. If you don't, then it don't ring. Everybody like to take credit, but don't nobody wanna take blame. My baby mama had straight A's. I used to skip in the hallways. I was a felon in 3rd grade. Busy worrying what my dog stank. Busy worrying what these bras say. Took a lot for me to graduate, but that's okay, cause I ran the plays and the three look better when you hesitate. I done came a long way. I'm outside now, dog. I'm outside now. Even though I took the long way. I'm here now, dog. Yeah, I'm here now. And they hear me knocking. They hear me knocking. Boom. They hear me knocking. They hear me knocking. Boom, boom, knocking. I keep on knocking. Cause I'm here now, dog. Yeah, I'm here now. In the hallways, I was a felon in 3rd grade. Busy worrying with my dog stank. Busy worrying what these bras say. Took a lot for me to graduate, but that's okay, cause we ran the plays and the three look better. Yeah, the three look better.
That was my grandma again.
Yeah, she's a star.
Oh yeah. That's both my grandparents.
Wow, man, I got to be super proud of you, dude. That's beautiful, dude. That song was awesome. I love the violin. That's like such a great touch too.
Man, he's crazy.
Yeah.
He wrote that. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Man, just the 3 songs we played, it's just very like your stuff's so different. Each song's kind of different take on things, man. That's yeah. What's the backstory on the outside? So you came up with, how did you come up with like you were talking about a little bit about like people say meet you outside, but you're saying you're kind of flipping that, making it different. But so like what made you come up with
it's like I wanted to, so the first project was the Good Vibes Project. Like I told you, it had songs on there like I Don't Even Smoke. Everything was just real safe. It was nothing about me. So once after I dropped the project and I seen people actually liked it, it was crazy. Like, okay, maybe I need to take this a little more serious. You know what I mean? I decided to start like peeling back layers of who I was as a person. And so that's the first thing I want to talk about, like where we are now versus the beginning. I feel like I had to start from the beginning.
Right.
So
was it kind of hard when you first started to kind of put yourself out there as an artist, being vulnerable and kind of being able to kind of show those type of feelings and emotions, you think?
Yeah, it was. I think because in the beginning, like, I hate to say this as an artist, but in the beginning, like, we try to act like we don't care, but we care. We read the comments, you know what I mean? So so you're nervous, like, if they say some shit like, oh, this is trash, or, you know what I mean? And then you didn't put your real life in the music. It's like, damn, you saying my life is trash. Really? I kinda. You know what I mean? So I was a little nervous, and you know what I mean? But after a while, when one comment turns into 3,000, 4, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really read them anymore, so.
I think when you first start doing entertainment, you try to put on that persona maybe, and you try to play something that you're not. But I think what's really people that are successful in the entertainment industry, this is just my own opinion, is people that kind of really show themselves. I mean, because people know when you're faking it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's the hard part. It's different. Like, if you don't like my music, then it's like, whatever. Somebody does. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like, if you don't like my life, that's kind of... That's a little deep.
Right.
So,
man, how many songs do you have on your album now? Like, you've been doing it since only a few years, but you got a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this YouTube channel, which
man,
definitely. You guys watch and subscribe, like I'm doing right now, folks. That's
Thank
what you need
man.
to do. Yeah,
everyone counts.
Yeah.
So, I dropped 3 this year. I dropped a project called Bamboo that has 6 songs on it. And then I got a song called Cool Little Sunday. Then I dropped Good Vibes. I got a couple features, if those count.
What's a feature? Like, what does that mean?
So like, it's not my song, but I'm on
featured
it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not really. So I think I got like maybe 16, 17.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, you just got to maximize that content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there like go-to songs or like what's like the ones that you've seen or hit the hardest with your fan base, you think?
Live?
Yeah, live.
Tinted Windows did way more than what I thought it was gonna do. I was dropping that song on 314 Day just to kind of prove something. So like May 14th, not sure if you remember that, but
yeah,
we call it 314 Day. But like in the rap world here, everybody who's anybody drops on that day. So like the year before when I did Bamboo, we were gonna drop on that day, but I avoided it just because of that. You know what I mean? I knew other artists don't really market their music for that long. So I said, all right, give them 7 days, let that shit fizzle out, and then we'll drop our project. And then that way we'll kind of have a better chance of people seeing it. This year, I was like, yeah, fuck them. We're going to drop on 314 Day as well because I feel like I can compete. So we did, and this shit went viral. Like, it was shared, got like 400 shares or some shit like that.
Wow. Dude.
Yeah, in like minutes. It was crazy. Then we dropped it on YouTube. We did like 40,000. We was expecting to do maybe 1,000 views, like nothing serious.
40,000. Wow, that's
yeah. No, we weren't expecting. It wasn't for that. It wasn't even a full song. I was just rapping.
Yeah,
but you just never know. That just proves that you just never know. And I put so much. That's the part that kind of pisses me off. I have put so much effort in some of these other songs, bringing violins in and outsourcing and driving. The one that I just throw together
is the one that hits hard. Yeah.
Wow. Like even at the concert, they knew every word. I didn't even have to rap it. Like, it was crazy. It's still new.
That must be an amazing thing when you're just up on stage and people are knowing your song and singing it to you.
It'll fuck you up.
Singing something that you wrote, yeah.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up. It almost threw me off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because one, it's a delay between the audience and you on stage. It's a slight little delay.
Right.
So when they're rapping just a little bit behind you. It's like when you got 2 TVs on in your house, one in one room, one in the other room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of that feeling. So it'll throw you off. But also I don't know, I'm new. You know what I mean? So I wasn't anticipating people knowing the music like that. I knew they liked me.
Right.
But I wasn't expecting them to sing that damn loud. It was a great feeling, but it almost made me nervous. You know what I mean? I almost walked back off. Like,
yeah, that'd be a crazy experience.
Yeah. It's dope though, man. Thank you to everybody.
That's awesome. What else we got here? We're gonna show.
Here I Go is another video we dropped this year. That's the one that Matt shot.
Oh, okay.
If you scroll down, I see the top of it right here. Boom.
Well, my.
Oh, here I go. Right there.
Oh, okay. There it is. Sometimes they're overwhelmed with all these film legends. He was just on the other night.
Oh yeah, man. Matt is crazy good.
He's
We had like 5 locations. People were shaving their heads to get characters right.
Okay, here I go. West side, them my folks. Know how we ride, going like T.I., strapped like G.I. Joe. Hands on the curves on your body, curving your body. The herb to my partner, everybody watching. You shouldn't even be worried about nobody. I'm with you for the next few hours. I'm your nigga. For the next few hours. I'm your nigga. Okay, here I go. Yeah, west side, them my folks. Know how we ride, going like T.I., strapped like G.I. Joe. I'ma shoot my shot at you. You down in my soul. You like the party? How about a slumber? Take down my number. 314. I'm from St. Louis, shit's all in my essence. I can't say essence, I fuck up the essence. She can't understand the word from us. Get these niggas some interpreters. I'm just saying, don't make a big deal. Yes, ma'am, I'm kind of a big deal. All the security guy looking their bag. Moses, I walk through this bitch with a staff.
Yeah, that's right.
And nobody knows
directed the whole video.
Every time a nigga slide, it's electric. You are now moving around with a stepper. Yeah, me slipping. I came up without a roof over my head, and that shit nostalgic. Cause now I just snatched the roof off of the Benz, and I feel astounded. Okay, here I go. West side, them my folks. Know how we ride, gun like T.I., strapped like G.I. Joe. Hands on the curves on your body, curving your body. The herb to my partner, everybody watching. You shouldn't even be worried about nobody. I'm with you for the next few hours. I'm your nigga. For the next few hours, I'm your nigga. Thinking about spending my life with Joe. She don't give a fuck, I'm a rapper. Or this money I'm spending. But it's me. See, her purses is Gucci, and her nails are acrylics. Head back to the bar me. Matter of fact, more kissing, less talking. She could tell that I'm back in the by the printing my joggers. Can't get kinky with niggas, sir. I'm kinky like nigga. You won't be judged by the things you do when you with me. Key to my heart, you locked in. Level me up, I love you. Pushing me hard, I'm mosh pit. With my tongue going circles. Begging, please. Let my seat back and relax and lean over that passenger head in my lap as you snatching my soul. Talk this shit, calling me lazy cause I talk like it. Pedestrian ain't the way I walk on shit. She been calling for days, calling for days, calling for days. Here I go, west side of my folks. Know how we ride, gun like T.I., strapped like G.I. Joe. Hands on the curves on your body, curving your body. The herb to my partner, everybody watching. You shouldn't even be worried about nobody. I'm with you for the next few hours. Let my seat back and relax and lean over that passenger head in my lap as you scratching my shoulder. Talk this shit, calling me lazy cause I talk like it. Pedestrian ain't the way I walk on shit. She been calling for days, calling for days, calling for days. Okay, here I go.
That one's fun, man. I like that. I like the comedy part of it.
Yeah.
What made you come up with like, let's do a little bit of kind of funny comedy with this one?
Man, so I sat down. Shout out to Kazim as well, man. He was a close friend, you know what I mean? But he kind of poked his head. He was the one who like shaved his head and everything for the video. And we just decided we were actually watching other videos on YouTube, and everybody else was like shirt off in the kitchen with guns pointed at the camera, and we were just like, we got to do something different. You know what I mean? I remember back when videos had concepts. So we wanted to do that. So we picked some of our favorite classic movies, and we rented out a movie theater because of the pandemic. It made that shit super cheap because you could rent out a theater for like $100 and just let them know we were shooting some documentary. We kind of made a bullshit story up. But,
right.
And then, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But they weren't going to say no once we got there.
Right.
And Matt just brought all type of shit in there. It was like loads of camera. We were not expecting all that shit he brought. So it was, but yeah, we sat down, we like scaled it out, figured out how many people it would take to shoot it, and took off for 2 days straight. We bought chicken for everybody, and we just knocked that shit out.
That's awesome. Yeah. I like that one. I like the comedy part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Rab's a funny guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like your videos, you even though it's some of them are performance, you do have some concept with all the different videos that you do. So, do you kind of, when you come up with these songs, or do you think of visuals when you're kind of like performing these, or you make the song? Do you come up with the visuals like, or
Sometimes. So like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. If when it was just me, I think it was a little different. It's like a team of us now, you know what I mean? So me, Tomo, Retro, we got a group chat, and Jordan, we all like chime in and throw different ideas, and you know what I mean, in there. So by the time we go to record the song, we really do already have a layout for the video if we're gonna shoot one. But this is really the first year I shot a lot of videos too, so I don't have a lot of history to like go back on.
And you said you've been featured on, who's some artists you've been featured on?
You can search Q, I think QU3, or you just search my videos and it should come up. But yeah. QU3. Yeah, space, and you can just search. There's a bunch of them. You could just search him, and you just search Nandostl Tillman. I don't think that's him. Okay, that's definitely not him.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we're advertising for the wrong guy here.
Yep, and it's gonna come up. There it is, first one. Boom.
Is it a different thing to be featured on somebody else's stuff because it's probably more their vision and their thing, and so you're kind of helping them out? Is it? I guess when you go in to be a featured person on an album.
Yeah, it's different. I don't do a lot of features.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's easy. He kind of had his shit together, so it was really just, you know what I mean, Q's my bro anyway. Me just pulling up, doing my part, and leaving. You know.
Right.
So, but yeah, I want to do more features. I do. I get so time consumed with my shit that it gets really hard to step out and do it.
Do you get a lot of people that come up to you when you'd be featured on their stuff, and is it tough to choose somebody that you're going to be featured on? Because obviously you want to know this person, and you want the song to be good, obviously, and
yeah, is
it kind of a?
I get a lot of that. I think the biggest problem is I get a lot of it, and they always say stuff like, "Man, I can see you on this." And it's never something that I would be on. It's always some shoot 'em up bang ass song. And it's like, I can rap like that, but it's just, I don't know what a vision is going with these things. You know what I mean? I feel like my concepts and things that I want to do a lot of times collide with the actual.
Right. I think a lot of them have the kind of what you're talking about with the guns and all that stuff.
Nothing against it. I think it's good music.
I think some of the music's great, and
I just don't know what I could do.
Right. And some of the videos are cool that they shoot. I just I just, when I watch a music video, that's why I'm a big fan of Matthew Goodman, is because it's always a kind of a concept and a story when you're watching the music video.
Yeah, man.
As a viewer,
Yeah, when I first came in, Strings, I don't know if you know Strings.
Yeah, Strings has been on a couple times.
That was like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Top 5. I'm talking about of all time. He was in my top 5. Even though he was local, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He didn't have a lot of views at that time. I see him coming up. Shout out to Strings. But he was like somebody I looked up to. And I knew Matt shot a lot of his videos. That's kind of how I got hip to him.
Okay.
But yeah, man. I think Matt will bring the best out of you. I like Matt.
Were you at the Strings concert last week?
I did not make it.
Okay.
But I seen a lot of the live streams, and I heard it was phenomenal.
Yeah, I was there. It was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah.
Shout out Strings.
Yeah. Have you played out in Diamonds? Yeah. Where's some of the places you played at, like in St. Louis?
Not many. I played
Pops. You've done Pops, and
I've done the City Foundry. I did like Blank Space when they were open. I did the Bootleg. I performed at the Slumfest Awards. That's it. Yeah, I was supposed to do some other shit. I was supposed to like headline the Cinco de Mayo festival. I was supposed to do a bunch of shit, but the pandemic happened. So
right. And you were talking earlier right when we first started, something about an award show. You got some
the St. Louis Underground Music Fest. That's like a big thing here. And I think we won Song of the Year for Outside, and I won Best New Artist in 2020.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like as soon as the steam picked up,
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check into that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you never heard of that?
I think I heard of it, but I didn't know they did like an award show like that. So
what?
Yeah, cool.
That's the crazy one.
I need to talk to them about maybe live streaming it, doing like 3 camera and kind of do like a real like a award show, like a Grammys or something.
I'll let them.
That would be cool.
Use the upgrades for sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, what you got coming out? What's new? I'm gonna see you at Pops tonight. We're gonna be at that show, but when's the next show for you?
September 19th.
September 19th.
Yeah, me and Reggie's son are opening for Talib Kweli from Black Star. Then after that, November 12th, I'm with Big Crit at Pops.
Okay. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, somebody just got here. Cool. We'll just give a shout out. So Nando STL. So you can find me. Click to your Facebook page here. Bam.
Oh yeah.
And definitely like his YouTube and also. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Okay. We're live on a podcast. Yeah. So sorry. So
Happens.
anyways, yeah. So go ahead and give a shout out to definitely give him a like on his Instagram and on his Facebook, and then definitely subscribe to his YouTube channel and check out his upcoming shows. You said September 12th?
Yep. No, September 19th.
19th. Sorry, I got flustered because of the people. Cool. Well, thank you for being on the podcast.
No problem.
Good talking
man.
to you,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah. And subscribe to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. Like the Artist United Network on Facebook, and check out our sponsor, 420brandclothing.com. Use that pod 420 and get 15% off your purchase.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and we are.
Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. Countdown, levitate. Going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate. No pump, fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now I'm stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, and I'm plotting on the globe.
Go beast. 420 brand clothing.